Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on HESG, Health Sciences Group Incorporated. I wanted to do this one just because I like to do these triple zero plays once in a while. There's been one that I've been tracking, but it just cannot get above the killer channel of 0001 and 0002. So I've basically given up on that one. I'm not going to name the ticker symbol, but I've done multiple video charts on it, and it just cannot get through there. But what I like about HESG is that we have gotten through that kind of death channel, as I call it, between this portion right here, where a lot of people will flip it from 0001 and then they'll just sell it 0002 for their 100%. So one of the things I always like to look for is, can it get through there? And today HESG did get through it, and more importantly, it held above it. We had lows where it hit on top of it, but it also got up to 0004. I should also note that these are always highly speculative plays. You can make a boatload of money on them if they run, but don't go and grab your kids' college tuition, or don't go grab your mortgage money or anything like that to play these. They're very risky, but as the saying goes, the higher the risk, the higher the reward, and the reward on these can be very good, but at the same time you could lose it all in the snap of a finger too. So that's kind of the disclaimer on this up front is, although these can be fun, there is a high degree of risk also. So what I want to do with this video is just kind of map out what I see, what I like, and then what hopefully may be getting going. And I'll pull up a little longer time frame chart just to see how thin this chart really is, assuming it can get through these triple zeros. And the final reason I want to do it is just simply this number right here. That's a lot of volume, and pulling up this right here, you can see that volume today was 1.32 with a B as in boy, so 1.32 billion shares traded today. So lots of eyes were on it. I'm guessing there was some sort of news or something, or maybe this was just simply momentum that was following through on yesterday. You can see it did almost 750 million shares yesterday, but today was even higher. So what do I like about the chart, besides it's finally broken out of the death trap between these two levels? Well, that is number one reason, but the other one is it's shown that it can move. Sometimes stocks will get above 0002 and then they'll hit 0003, and that's about it. But this one was actually able to come up here and hit 0004, which is a good sign because it's showing it can move. Now there's still a lot of work to be done, but at the same time, seeing that these stocks have the potential to move is always something you want to look for. So that is that is a positive. As far as supports and resistances, I'm not going to really focus too much on that, just because with triple zeros, basically every level is a support and every level is a resistance, just because that's kind of how it works from my experiences. But if we pull up a longer term chart, you can see that the stock did come back here, and let's see, this was about mid-June, came up and hit 0005. So that's going to be another resistance level. Obviously 0004 is. But then if we pull back here, you can see the stock really made a move up to 006. But the one thing to note is, if you look at volume, this really happened on essentially no volume. So that can be kind of misleading. So I'm not saying that if it can break above these levels, it's going to shoot up there, because once again, you got to look down here at volume, and you can see that there wasn't really anything that made that happen. Sure, there was probably a little bit of volume, but nothing like millions or billions of shares or anything like that. So let's just get this zoomed back up here. So pretty much the point of this is, throw it on your radars if you're one of those players that likes 000 stocks. Will it go? I have no idea, but it has shown some signs of life and has shown the ability to move. So really the only question is, does this continue? Does the volume stay heavy? Because let's face it, volume needs to stay heavy on these sorts of stocks in order for them to have a chance. But throw it on your radars. Like I said, don't be putting your kids' college tuition money in here. But if you like a fun one and want to see if anything can happen, these are the ones that, if they get moving, they can make hundreds of percents or sometimes even thousands of percents. But the odds are probably against you. But at the same time, that they happen time and time again. So it's just a matter of getting it with the right one, and this one could be it. But we'll just have to wait and see the rest of this week. Hopefully the volume stays strong, and close up above this orange line here. The 200-day simple moving average would be a good start. But right now, the two key things you want to see happen are for it to not drop back down into this range. no problem if it hits 0002, but we want 0002 to remain on the bid, and we don't want to see it come back on the ask. And then hopefully, if that can be the case, maybe it'll go sideways for a little bit longer before making a push back up above 0004. But the key thing right now is just making sure the 0002s remain on the bid side of level twos, because we don't want to fall back in where people then just want to buy at 0001 and try to sell at 0002 again. You got through that stage. Now it's time to stay above it and not, fall back into there. If you do have any other questions on the chart, please let me know and I'll do my best to help you out. I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the newsletter, you will receive a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews. And then with your subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, everything from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a nice variety for everybody. It's all free, so you got nothing to lose. And we cover quite a bit, so it's worth at least giving a try. One more time, this was HESG. Thanks for listening.